What's happening? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the final episode of season 1. It's been a while, I know, but COVID, pandemic, yeah, we'll leave it at that. First of all, thank you to you. I understand the importance of time, and you chose to spend your time with me. So thank you. Also, excuse the beard. It's lockdown. Shaving is pointless right now. So yeah, I thought of doing a Q&A as a final episode. Just to keep things a bit more lighthearted. On Instagram, I asked a bunch of you to send me your questions, and I would love to answer them. For those of you who asked some questions, thank you. For those of you who scrolled past, I see you. So, roll the intro. Let's go. Right, let's get into it. Question 1. What advice would you give young people wanting to take a career in the dance world? Jesus, okay. So you kind of just went straight for that. Okay, so you need to be versatile. So if you can learn more styles, if you don't know a style, learn it, try and perfect it as best as you can. It just makes you more versatile. And for example, if you are not a singer, learn how to sing. It can only benefit you. The more versatile you are, the better. What's next for the vlog? So the vlog will continue. There will be a season 2. There's a lot of more local content I want to make. There's a lot of places in our country that I feel I haven't explored yet. We are so quick to want to go abroad, and when you have the opportunity, you should take it. But I feel like there's a lot of beauty in our country that a lot of us haven't seen. Soda or energy drink? Fruit juice. Fruit juice, yeah. What celebrity would you like to meet at Starbucks for a cup of coffee? Sean Crayon, Corey Taylor, or Bill Gates? What helps you to always put a smile on your face? So, for those of you who really do know me, there's not always a smile on this face. So, just like anyone, some days are harder than others, and a lot of the time, I'm probably my own reason for not being happy, or however you choose to see it. But one thing that I can say that I learned during this whole lockdown pandemic is to really find the positives in everything. It's hard, but at the end of the day, it does make you a bit more appreciative and happy inside, because it's not always easy. I'll be the first one to admit it. I've got my own demons that I fight constantly, but you are in charge of yourself, and you can choose to see the positive in anything and everything. What was your favorite place in China? So there were a few. The last 2 cities I didn't do an episode or filmed, and that was Shenzhen and Guangzhou. Now, Shenzhen was definitely one of my favorites. I loved the feel of the city, the people were great. The reason also why I didn't film in those cities, those 2 cities were mainly the reason why I wanted to take the contract. Shenzhen is very much tech orientated, and a lot of potential business that I wanted to do that side came from those 2 cities. And I think it went pretty well. So my focus was on that and not so much of the having fun part. But so far so good. Everything went well. Hopefully it'll still happen. Obviously this lockdown and the pandemic worldwide just put a bit of a stop to everything very quickly. But we'll see. If you could go back, where is the place you would want more time to explore? Internationally, it'll definitely be Spain. Barcelona was great. I really wish we had more time, but I would love to go back to Spain and Italy. I've only been to Venice. Would love to go back there, and hopefully not during winter when it's freezing. Locally, definitely on my list and hopefully quite soon if everything works out, but we'll see. Namibia and Mozambique. What have you been occupying your time with during lockdown? Something you never used to do before lockdown. So, I've been reading, which is a big achievement. So, remember back in the day, when we were still at school, you know, your Philosophicant, your Macbeth, your Animal Farm, the books we were supposed to read. I didn't. I never did. I think I watched Philosophicant and the rest of the books I guessed. So, I've been reading Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. I finally finished the 7 Deadly Sins by Corey Taylor. How to Be an Artist by Jerry Saltz. I am currently busy reading Losing My Virginity by Richard Branson. Now, for someone who doesn't read, who's not a reader at all, I'm giving myself a high five and a pat on the back. That's a hell of a lot of books for someone who doesn't read. Where's the perfect province to flourish in ballroom and Latin dancing in South Africa, in your opinion? Thank God you said in your opinion. Again, in my opinion, I would say obviously Gauteng, just because I know of a lot of places here. I know of a lot of trainers, a lot of studios, and the dance sport scene is very big and there's a lot of people involved trying to make a change and grow the sport. And then secondly, Cape Town. I've heard some good things, don't know anyone personally, but a lot of the trainers that I used to train with are still based in Cape Town. On the times that they would come down to Pretoria or Joburg, we would have workshops with them. So those trainers still teach. And yeah, that's pretty much the two cities I would recommend. What's one thing you struggled with most during lockdown? Home workouts. I came to the realization, me and a home workout, we're not, it's hard. It's hard work, man. I've really come to appreciate my gym membership. The gym has kind of become my little escape from work, home, just even though it's down the road, it's just that 45 to an hour that you have to just put your focus on something completely not in your daily routine. So yeah, that's been one of my biggest struggles, is a home workout. Even though wife is a personal trainer, it's hard. Shout out to anyone that gets it right. Sure. Right. Last question. What advice would you give someone starting off their fitness journey? So the one piece of advice that I can give on the whole fitness, gym, trend, whatever you want to call it. Fitness is a lifestyle. It's not a trend. Even though it is very trendy right now, it's a lifestyle change and you need to be willing to practice that change. It's just another thing you fit to your daily or weekly routine. There's a lot of fitness channels out there. I'm not in the market to switch my whole channel to fitness and everything. I want to look like you. How long did it take you to get where you are now? And to be honest, it's taken me 12 years. I've been training for 12 years. It's not about getting fit quick. There is no magic pill. There's no shake that'll magically do it for you. Know your body, know what you want, know your results and work towards that. Halfway through that process, if your goals change, it's fine. You just work in a different direction. But yeah, so I'm definitely the last person to give fitness advice because I'm speaking from my own experience, and my own experience has never been working with other human bodies, just with mine. I know what mine needs, I know what to feed it, I know how to train it. There's a lot of good fitness channels out there, there's a lot of good free content, there's a lot of crappy free content too. But find what works for you and just work. Also, it needs to make, I always say this, and it's kind of been my motto for my own fitness journey. I always say, if your body is not ready, your mind won't be ready. And if your mind's not ready, your body won't be ready. Hopefully with that information it helps. Let me know. thank you. Thank you for those who watched. Thank you to those who supported the channel. I really appreciate it. Stay safe, stay warm, wash your hands. Until the next adventure, peace and love to all.